night. Tell me what you see now. Everything is crazy, I need guidance to believe now. Out here on my own and they plotting, but I'm blocking all the shots they calling golden. You give me the warning, then I cut them off, no offense. They gon' talk it all, I'm like set it off, no intent. Back against the wall, then you read it all, get the win. Back against the wall, I'ma win it all in the end. Back against the wall, I'ma win it all.
Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. We made it through another week, everybody. Hello, everyone that's coming in. Hello, Karmic. Hello, Diamond Girl. Hello, Josh. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Emma. Hello, Jasmine. Hello, Iman. Hello, Hood Mystic. Hello, Minchi, the star. Hello, Haley. Hello. Hearts. You're being very serious. Official. How are you doing, darling? How's everyone doing this Friday? Good morning, sunshine. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, my dear. The list is being formed at this time. Everybody be patient at this time. If we have seen your heart, we're going to get this together. So just patience as we're doing. Let's go ahead and put 12 on the list today, sunshine. So the first 12 that has come through with their hearts will be on the list. Anybody that wishes to skip the line, you are welcome to donate. This is what we have. I am running a special today as well too. Anyone that joins the Wolf Pack, even if you join the Wolf Pack at $2.99, that will be a skip ahead as well. If you do that, you get an additional question. Even if you're on the free list, if you decide to join the Wolf Pack, it'll give you an additional question today. So consider looking at the membership program and seeing if that's the right place for you, and join the community. Love to have y'all. Love to have you all. Good morning. Hello, Bailey. Hello, BB Love. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Justice. Hello, Amazing Me. Hello, Karmic. Let's see what's popping and rolling. Let's see what's going on this morning. And I'm going to be coming out with new content soon. So anyone that's interested in all signs readings, be on the lookout for more content on that. My next video for all signs reading will be launching this Sunday. I believe at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. So yeah. Hello, Emma. What are you up to? What's everybody up to? Are y'all having a good Friday? A good start to your day? Are y'all drinking coffee this morning? Like me? I was supposed to make a smoothie and it just didn't happen this morning. We finally got snow here. But it's like a wet snow. And it's been so hot here, it's like melting on contact. But there's snow in the grass, so I'm like, oh, there's your Christmas snow we didn't receive. So it's like I am enjoying the moment. I'm like, oh, it's so nice, but I don't want to go out and walk my dog in that again because it's like a wet, heavy snow. So it's like you're just soaking wet. I'm like, okay, well, this is fun. Bye, my friends. Does a dog like the snow? Yes. He does like the snow. He does not like the rain. So he likes the powdery, fluffy snow. But this wet, heavy snow he does not like. He doesn't like the rain. He doesn't like the rain at all. All right, so let's start on the free list here. Yes, you're sipping your coffee. That's just got to get the vibe going in the morning. Just have to. Sipping the coffee, enjoying. Thank you for the reactions. I definitely appreciate it, y'all. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and start on the free. Karmic, you were up as you were sipping your coffee. I am ready for your question, my dear. And anybody here that has received a reading from me before, I am moving back to my old style of reading. So it's like I am an intuitive tarot reader as well. And so I am no longer showing the cards unless I feel relevant to a card to show. It's also policies with YouTube as well, as they're weird about what could be shown on a tarot card now. So it's like I just want to exit out of that. But I feel like my readings are better when I'm authentic to myself and how I do my readings. So just so everybody knows on that as well. Okay, let's see here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 on the list so far. Okay. For Karmic Spirit, anything that they need to know today. What does Karmic need to know today? What does Karmic need to know today? Let's find out here. Ooh. Okay, my dear. So today, what you need to know that is most important, whether that this is focus on today and moving forward, okay, that you are in a position, you may even be challenged today, where you need to really step into your collective energy, okay? It's just like there's going to be some type of pushback. When you feel like this negative vibration is coming towards you, that you just need to move away from it, not engage. So if anyone is speaking negatively towards you, getting negative messages, anything like that, do not respond, just turn and walk away. There is a significance energy about the energy here that you may be giving more of your positive energy towards other people that are not using that for your highest good. And it's just like I feel like that they're just kind of taking instead of giving to you, and at the same time trying to steal what is beneficial to you. Spirit is saying to continue to lead with your heart, to proceed forward with your heart, with your love and compassion, and embracing within yourself and your energy. There's a significant energy here as well. As like you don't have to be in a position where everything feels so challenging, that this is a time to release that kind of energy, and that you don't have to be in such a challenging place. You're not meant to. These are the times that it's time to knock these walls down and really look at the true aspect of what you want to build in your life. That is the most important thing, and it's your real authentic truth to you. And even with any type of negative self-talk, we have to have a positive vibration when it comes to you as well. You have to be willing to give love back to yourself, Karmic. That is really an important element for you. Making yourself a priority is the most important thing to you. So Spirit is saying continue to move on with your heart. And anyone that is trying to bring negative energy towards you, control you, verbally disrespect you, that don't respond to them, proceed forward and move forward, and not allow this to take control of you. All right. That's what I have for you, Karmic. I hope you're that was beneficial. Okay. So, before I continue, thank you. I'll definitely think on this. All right. You're welcome, my dear. I hope that was beneficial to you. Let me look at the list here. Okay. So something that I'm seeing here, there's an energy here that has come here a few times. And I'll say this, and I'm very close to just popping your name up on the screen here. Very, very close to popping your name on the screen, so you know I'm directly talking to you. You have come into my room a few times. You're very pushy. You don't follow the rules of the room. As I look through this, it doesn't matter if you posted first. If you posted before this live started, that does not count as a post. Especially before the live even started, the rules of the room in the chat is posted in the pinned message that you do have to drop a heart while we still have positions on the free list still open. Okay, if you continue to be pushy or disrespectful to my mod, you're not welcome. So if I see it again, there will just be a direct removal. I want this to be a peace and harmonious room. I don't like to see where I continue to see pushiness. So yeah. So if I see it again, I will just remove it from the room, and that will be that. Okay, so moving on. All right, so next up we have Diamond Girl. Did my husband talk to us, an ex of mine, the other night? If so, about what and why he called him? My husband talked to us, an ex of mine. Wow. The other night, if so, what and why he called him? Hi for Diamond Girl. What's going on? Ooh. So there was communication here. There definitely was communication here. So yes, they did call them. There's an element here that they were wondering that if there's still a connection between you and your ex, if there's continued conversations between you and your ex. I think that your husband was curious and just wanting to see what was going on. What element do you have to your ex? And I feel like that you have held in your position and in your power that you don't want anything to do with your ex. But I feel like that your husband needed to confirm that there was no communication, that a question of loyalty was put in question. And so it's like they wanted to confirm, and your ex has confirmed that this is a chapter that is closed for them. No disrespect to you, is literally how that went. And it's just like, we're here with peace, we're here with harmony, that they're happy that you all are together. Your ex had positive words to express about you. Not a lot of negativity, and so your husband really felt that in their heart space, that there was still something going on, a moment of insecurity, but they wanted to confirm. Hey, tryhard. Wolfpack member, welcome in. They just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. I think it was a moment of insecurity that they needed confirmation, and they received that. I think, moving forward, that you guys will be able to move on from this. I don't think that is necessarily a bad thing. I don't see them. It wasn't a malicious intent. They were curious. And we all come across that at times, that we get curious and want to know. And so that's kind of how this situation went. Your husband does feel like you were loyal and that this is a chapter that is officially closed. So yes, that's what that was about, my dear. Okay. Next up, you're welcome. The next one we have on the list is Josh. It looks like. Oh, I wasn't talking to you, Josh, just so you know. It was directed towards someone else, and I understand that you were trying to understand the functions of the room, but that was not towards you, Josh. So just know that, okay? So me and Kay have a mature conversation to get back together. Time that you see, you're an Aquarius Sun, Cap Moon, Taurus rising. Okay, wow. She is a Cap Sun, Leo Moon, Virgo rising. Josh, wow, that's a lot. That's a big combination, just astrology wise, Josh. So especially on your side, being an Aquarius Sun already puts you in a dynamic that you kind of see things a particular way, and it's just like, especially with having a Cap Moon, it's like you want things to be very organized. With Taurus rising, it's like you're very protective. I feel like that I don't want to say that like you're jealous or possessive or anything like that, but when you're in a connection with somebody, that loyalty is important to you 100%, and to be able to have positivity moving forward. But at the same time, it's just like you don't want to be in a situation where you constantly feel challenged, is what I'm hearing. And so with her being a Cap Sun, Leo Moon, like there is going to be a big transition of colliding with control. That there is going to be a challenge at that point, that kind of pushback. Who's the true masculine in the situation, right? It's like, who has a dominant trait here? And I can see why communication, especially with Virgo rising, communication can go haywire, especially with having earth elements, a lot of earth elements here. So conversations can really go haywire. But let's take a look at this for you. That channeled through, so I just wanted to say that to you. All right, so will Josh and Kay, will they be able to have a mature conversation to get back together? Will they be able to have a mature conversation? Let's find out. Let's see if this. Okay. So I see where you want to move forward, Josh. I see where you want to move forward, and that you just want to move on from this. I feel like you care about them very, very much. And I feel like that they care about you very much. But someone here, Kristen, thank you very much for your super. But somebody here has to let their guard down. And within this situation, I do see you all coming back together to have a conversation here. I do see that. I do see things proceeding forward, moving on from this. I do see an opportunity here, even though it's kind of moving in slow. But there's something significant about the end of March going into April. Ultimately, I feel like that you guys are going to be able to have a conversation. I do feel like that you guys will get back together, because at the bottom of the deck, I do have the 10 of Cups here. So, and I see another offering. So it's just like, understand that when you go into this conversation, that there shouldn't be any position of blame. It should just be a conversation just saying, hey, this is where we are. This is where we want to go. And this is where we want to proceed forward. if you enter the conversation like that, you're going to have a more mature, open conversation. But I will tell you, it's your Virgo rising that is causing a lot of codependency and conflict when it comes to conversation emotionally. Josh, that's what I have for you, my dear. Thank you so much for your time. I hope that was beneficial to you. Thank you for the donations that are coming in. Thank you for the support. All right, so we have Kristen, and then XOXO you sent on PayPal. I appreciate that. Just gonna take a peek so I know what I'm doing. Keeping myself organized. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. So XOXO, you would like one question. Okay, so you'll be after Kristen. All right. Thank you. If there is any way I can read about the Zodiac Clash, if you have information, that's great. We have no contact, and I keep having breakthroughs the more I think and reflect. All right, Josh. I'm sure we'll talk about it more the more that you come and visit. And if you've watched my All Signs reading, especially the one that I just put out, definitely check that out. There's another one that's going to be coming out on Sunday as well. So there may be more clarifying information for you. So I would definitely read all the signs that are being presented, Josh. So I would watch the reading for Aquarius. I would watch it for Capricorn and also Virgos. So you can see the full perspective of what's happening with all the signs that are going on. So it's like that's the best thing to do. Yes, I do post these lies if you want to listen back, Josh. Yes, I do. Yep. Absolutely. All right, for Kristen. How you doing, my dear? I know I need to energy match to manifest abundance, right? Guidance from my guides to have that energy match. Okay. Let's see what's going on, Kristen. Right. Kristen needs an energy match to manifest. Guidance from you, guides, to have that energy match. Very interesting what I just saw. I saw an image before I started seeing anything. Okay. Woo. All right, so what I'm already seeing here is that from what your guides are saying, is that you have to release the energies of the past to be able to proceed forward here. To realize that you're in a loving vibrational energy. Any type of toxicity, any resentment that you're holding against anybody else, you need to shift out of that vibration, even though that can be difficult when we are in a position where a lot of chaos is happening. But we still have to be able to step aside and say, okay, this is the one situation that's going on, but I have to embrace and step into my power of where I am currently and where do I want to go from here. Okay, so Spirit is saying for you to be able to hold one thing in one block, and when it comes to your manifestations, it's in another category. Okay, so never try to manifest in a situation where you're already feeling drained, you already feel like you're in a negative energy, or you feel like you're in a desperate type of energy. So what your guides really here are saying as we go through is like that you want to be in true alignment with yourself emotionally, be in the right place. So what I am seeing, what I saw before I even saw the first card, and there I see at the end your wish fulfillment. So what you want to do, when you're looking to manifest anything, whether it be love, money, having more connection with family, having manifestation of where we want to be, if we have a goal. I don't even call it a dream anymore. I call it a direct line goal that we have for ourselves. You write it down on a piece of paper. So write your manifestation down on a piece of paper and put it in the area that you relax the most. And so let's say that you spend more time in your living room and in your bedroom. Make two manifestations, the same things, and place it in the drawer in your living room, place it in the drawer in your bedroom. And allow those energy frequencies to increase. Okay? And it's like, and as you do that, that you're going to notice within the next couple of months, these manifestations are going to start moving up. And pushing through. Okay. So I definitely see a transformation coming for you very, very soon. This is the manifestation technique that they want you to use. So, write it down. Put one in the living room, put one in your bedroom, wherever you spend the most of your time, where your frequency is at its best, is where it should be. Okay. Even if you feel like that you want to carry your manifestation with you and put it in your purse, you can do a 3-lock point of manifestation. So that is what your guides have for you, my dear. I feel like what you were seeking, you're about to receive very, very soon, my dear. Okay, next up we have XOXO for your donation. Sarah, spots are limited, so there are 10 spots. Maybe I need to add that to the top 2. That's weird that just popped out. That there's 10 spots available for free lives. Yeah, it was 10 to 12 today. I'm being called to a different deck. All right, XOXO. Thank you for the reactions. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. All right. What are Henenda's feelings and intentions towards me, a new friend of mine, just scooping her out of bed? All right. All right, Tryhard, you will be next, my dear. Thank you for your donation. All right, for XOXO. What are their feelings and intentions? This is a new friend, but they're just scooping her out a bit more. Kind of like, why are they around, right? Kind of like, why are they around? And is it positive? So let's see, XOXO. Okay. So far what I am seeing is very kind, very open. I feel like that they have a really basic foundation when it comes to spirituality. This is something that they may talk about. Not trying to push their spirituality on you, but I feel like that if you ever have a question, that they can say, hey, this is something that I do. That there is a sense of advice that they would pass on to you. I feel like when there is difficulty in your life, that this is a person that will actually sit and listen to you. They have a very vibrant energy. They are very kind. They are genuine. Very emotional. Very emotional, but I don't feel like it's emotional in a bad way. I just feel like they feel deeply. And I want to say differently too. I feel like that within their energy that they're very empathic. So I feel like that they feel deeply. It would be interesting to see where water placements are in their chart, because there is a deep feeling. I feel like that they will. I feel like that this is a friendship that will last. I feel like that this is something beneficial. I don't see them walking in with any type of negative intent. I see a lot of positive growth. I do see a position here where you may be challenged. That this is a friendship that will push you in a dynamic to challenge you. But again, I don't see it as a challenge in a negative way. I see it as a position of where you should be moving forward and shifting out dynamics that are no longer working for you. They're going to mention these things. And I feel like that's part of the advice, whether it be spiritual advice or just genuine advice saying, hey, this might be something that's not worth it. Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Christine. Yes, they're very loyal. I feel like that this is a friendship that is going to last. I'm just seeing this. They are genuine. They are loyal in friendship. They have a lot of compassion, a lot of care. I'm not seeing any negative intent towards you or anything else. I would open your heart to this friendship and give them an opportunity. I'm kind of shifting out of being alone all the time as well. She's kind of someone I'm very first getting comfortable with again after not being social much. Absolutely, my dear. And I feel like you have the right person to open that door to. And they're going to kind of lead you out of that frequency, and hopefully that you can have more connections that you're wanting in your heart. I feel like that this individual has been placed in your life for a very important reason. So very, very good. I do not see anything with negative intent. I see a lot of kindness here, my dear. All right. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate it. I hope that was beneficial to you, XOXO. And that's awesome that you're shifting out of that vibration to want to have connection with people. You're very welcome, my dear. Thank you for your time today. Okay. And let's see, Tryhard. It's like my phone didn't pick it up, but your donation might have not have gone through. But I'm going to look on my bigger browser to see if my phone just didn't pick it up. Let me see on my side. What's going on? Yes, try hard. Your donation did not come through. So double check on your side, my dear. It did not come through. And thank you for the reactions. I definitely appreciate it. While we're waiting, okay. While we're waiting for Try Hard, Jasmine, are you here? Okay, what are M's next actions to me? I got upset that he didn't call me back yesterday. His feelings to me, if you see that. Aw, Jasmine, I'm sorry about that. And what are your next actions towards Jasmine? They got upset that you didn't call back yesterday. What are your feelings for Jasmine? What's going on, M? Okay, so there's a lot of conflicting feelings here. I don't feel like that they have the same type of feelings that you do. Jasmine, it's just like I feel like that you want more in this situation than what they're looking for. I'm not seeing a high sense of loyalty here. I'm also seeing another person that they are speaking to at this time. This is still an open chapter. It has not closed yet. But it's like they're keeping communication with you, but they're also communicating with somebody else at this time as well. Spirit is saying to be careful where you're wanting to invest your time and where you're wanting to give of yourself if you're not being appreciated. Spirit is saying that there's a moment here where you may need to step back, that you may need to step back and give them a moment to feel like what that feels like, not having your presence there for them to see. Because right now they just feel like you're just always going to be there. That you're just going to be there always. And this kind of behavior will continue if they just feel like you're there on standby and that they can just show up whenever they can show up, and that is going to be accepted. There is a firm line boundary that you need to set here, my dear. And saying, hey, you know what? If you're not wanting to move forward, if you're not wanting to do this, and I'm not going to be here to sit here and wait for you either, my dear. So where there is conflict in the situation, that you have to look at what is the most beneficial thing for you, my dear. So always give back to the energies that are willing to give back to you, my dear. That is the most important thing. I hope things get better soon, Jasmine. Just know that you're special and that you don't need to put yourself last, okay? Next up, we have Emma Jones while we're waiting for Try Hard. Emma, you can't be too sensitive. That just means you wear your heart on your sleeve, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with the fact that you care, Emma. You're welcome, Jasmine. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve. So, Emma, how can I help you this morning, my dear? Yes, Emma, you can post. It's your time to shine, my dear Emma. Your time to shine. I just heard Rihanna's shine like a diamond. So you're meant to shine like a diamond? General, please. Okay, Spirit. What does Emma need to know, need to be aware of? What is coming their way? What is the most important thing that they need to know right now? Now, the things that you truly want in your heart matters. And anyone that is there to break your heart, that they need to step aside. But this is also leading to a place, Emma, where you have to be in a position that you're no longer accepting that. Also, watch out for friendships that no longer serve you. It's interesting that I said shining bright like a diamond and I have the star here. And where I said that we have to potentially remove like negative friends, remove like negative people. At the end of this, I have the devil here. I feel like that you're in a vibration right now where you're kind of stuck, Emma. I feel like that in a certain aspect here where you have seen a loss of value within yourself. And that's a difficult place to be because we don't know where to give to others or give to ourselves. And I have to say that we have to give to ourselves before we proceed to give anything else to anybody else, okay? So we have to clear out whatever negative and toxicity of energy that we are carrying that could also be a mirrored reflection from other people. So other people that you're around could be a mirrored reflection to you that you can take on their projections. So you need to be aware of that, protect your energy. And also if there's negativity, negative self-talk that is going on for you, that you have to be in a position to potentially do shadow work, to understand why we're still staying in these negative like patterns. Okay. And I have to hold for just 1 minute, Emma, because it happened again. So, Syria, you posted at the beginning of the live, before the live even started. You have continued to push and push. This is not the first live you have done this. So I will say this, anybody that does this, and it's repeated, that we're shifting out of that vibration. Okay. So I don't allow that in my room. I hope that you find what you're looking for, but it's not with the wolf pack. Okay. Sorry about that, Emma. But even right there, removing toxicity, right, Emma? Seeing something that does not connect with us, connect with the energy when there's a constant push, push, and push. When people don't respect your boundaries, or if you don't have boundaries for yourself, that they will continue to push and push and push until you put your foot down. That was all very relevant there. It's just like, put your foot down where you need to and don't budge. Do not budge. And where there is negative self-talk and this place of toxicity, that you have to be in a position to shift out of this dynamic to see that you are this bright light, that you are the star, that you are deserving of this peace and this happiness, and life does not have to be the stressful and or difficult. But if we continue to hold the darkness in our heart and continue to live in our shadow, it's hard for us to see the brightness that is supposed to be going on for us. So it's like what that is called, it's the dark night of the soul. So when you're in the dark night of the soul, like, you want to do shadow work. So get yourself a shadow journal. There's some great ones. I actually have one that I might actually take a break on and grab it so you can see it. But I always say that it's important for if you're going through multiple shifts, that, like, for me personally, like, doing shadow work, 2 times a year, depending on what's going on, that is a good placement to be. Okay, especially when you feel like you're being challenged to look through what is going on where you feel like you are being challenged. So therefore things are fair for you, because I feel like in a lot of placements that you feel like a lot of things have been unfair. But Emma, that I'm telling you that where things have been unfair for you, that you also have to give out forgiveness. And it's not just forgiveness for other people, but it's to release that negative energy from you, and to hold on that forgiveness, saying, hey, I forgive this individual and I set them free. And it's to remove their energy away from you. And that's what it's for. I think she was just in and out of the chat, Sunshine, and not paying attention to what anyone said. Yeah. Yeah, no, Sunshine did. There's something that you did. This particular individual on multiple lives have shown up. They have shown up in my comments. They have been really rude and disrespectful. And I'm not allowing that. So anyone that is going to push, is going to continue to push the position here. I'm going to get to a point where I'm not even going to say anything about it, and it's just going to be a direct removal. One! I'll do that tonight and release everybody. Excellent, Emma. Do what you need to for your body and your heart to release. So yeah, so I'm just at that point. If I see anything disrespectful, if I feel it in my energy that anyone's disrespectful, I'm not going to even talk about it anymore. Will just be a direct ban. And I'm just going to leave it at that. I've been doing this for a long time, and a lot has been exposed to me. I guess I'll talk about this here. That, I have been doing this for a long time, and there has been a lot of position of where people only support me where they feel like it's the best for them. And what I mean by that is that I just experienced something very unique myself, where I started putting up content again, and I was very surprised by the analytics of what I saw. And with the analytics that I saw, I had all new viewers. So that means my current subscribers, nobody supported. Everybody was new. And very well that is the place where things are shifting in a big dynamic and in a big way. And it's gonna make me rethink my position. if these are the kind of live shows that I'm supposed to continue, or if I'm supposed to shift just to making content only and building that side of my channel. And it is because of the disrespect. Yeah. And when I see more support on a video that I did, I received the most likes that I ever have on a video. I received the most views I've ever received on a video. And it was an all new connection. Out of the whole thing, 90% was new viewers. 6.8 viewers were from my current subscribers. Yeah. That's pretty huge. So 90% new people. The subscriber amount skyrocketed. And it just made me go, huh? Because I've been doing this for a long time, and it's like, yes, I appreciate those that have supported me. Absolutely. I appreciate that. I'm not trying to sit here and say that I don't. But when I look at a volume that when I am looking at a video that just moved to the best that it's ever happened to my channel, and I have to give thanks to Sunshine and to Cassie, because they're the ones that said, hey, make content. And at first I was nervous because like the first All Signs video that I made was my second, because the first one that I did was a long time ago. It was okay. I feel like the readings were good, but I was trying to balance out how to actually film it in a better way, right? And I look back at that video and I'm like, okay, what could I have changed that could have shifted something out? That it would have, like, was it the intro? What was it that people didn't connect with? And it was the way that I had filmed it. That it kind of looked like there was, like the video was skipping in some aspects. Right? And so I did this next one, and I just had streamed it all the way through. And then I went through and put all my chapters. So then there was timestamps for everybody, so everyone could find their reading. And it took off. And so that speaks volumes to me, to see that ratio, that only 6.8% of my current subscribers even took a look. Hi! So yeah. So very well, I'm starting a new journey, and that's fine, because sometimes we're meant to transition and shift into a new dynamic. All right, so for Iman, and Amaze Me, thank you for watching the Capricorn video. I appreciate that. Thank you for being a part of that 6.8%. I appreciate it. All right, so we have Iman. The feelings for me during the lockdown has been viewing my stories. I started to feel passionate towards him too. A feeling for Iman during lockdown as he's been viewing stories. Started to feel passionate towards him. All right, my dear, within the situation, I feel like that, I mean, it's like it it's your hope that this is something that can come together. It's like, yes, I feel like that they are viewing your stories, but I don't feel like they're in a position where this could start into anything. I feel like that this is like an emotional, either an emotional attachment or emotional trap. Um, that's going to trap your emotions if you're just focused on them. I feel like that, let's say that I'm completely wrong on that and you guys were to connect, that you're going to see sides of them that are not what you expected. I think that they present themselves in a very confident way, but this is a person that is not as confident as they make themselves appear. So just know that as you're going on this journey to find this, I feel like that this could be very well a road to disappointment for you. Even though they're interacting, it could just be something that they're interested in, but I'm not seeing the romantic gesture here. All right, my dear, that's what I have for you, Iman. You're welcome, Iman. I want you to be happy, my dear. And you don't want to put your time in where someone is not going to reciprocate that back to you, my love. Okay? Haley, how you doing? What are DT's next actions towards your non-romantic connection? All right, for Haley. What are DT's next actions towards Haley? This is not a romantic connection. I'm bouncing along. I'm bouncing along. All right, DT's next actions towards Haley. It's a non-romantic connection. I feel like this person's really secretive. All right. It's just like within this situation, I feel like they have a lot of barriers in this situation, my dear. I feel like, trying to, hello, Becca. As you all try to connect or try to understand each other, I feel like they have so many walls up, it's hard to understand where they are coming from at times. I feel like that this is a very frustrating position to be in as well. I feel like that at the end of the day that you would like to see them happy and that you want to be happy as well. I feel like that there's a lot of things that they don't communicate with you. I do feel like that there's an issue here where they're battling with their own mind. I feel like that if there's a disconnect here or you feel like that they are kind of holding themselves back, this is why. I feel like that there is a concept here that they feel like that if they are in a position where they're going to feel judged more than welcome, that they're going to hold themselves back. I feel like at the end of the day that they do care. I do feel like that they're going to step towards you and there's going to be more conversations coming in here. But I feel like they're trying to find this bright light of happiness within themselves, that they don't want to drag you into their chaos. But they can feel your support. That's the thing, is that they can feel your support and that is appreciated. But if there's silence on their part, that there are things that they are battling and dealing with that have nothing to do with you, Haley. So don't take it personally. If they're not communicating, if they're not texting back, if they're not calling back, um, it's no disrespect to you. So don't take it personally. I feel like the things that they are going through, at some point you're going to hear about it. But I feel like that they're in a position right now where they're are very lost within their emotions at this time. That's what I have for you, Haley. I hope that was beneficial to you. Let's see. Does my video feed look okay to everybody? Like, does it look okay? That's weird. Now it's better. That's really weird. So I've had like weird moments um over the last few days that yeah, it's like I feel like on a spiritual level like something is going on. Um yeah. Thank you, everybody. Retrograde. Retrograde. Okay, Try Hard sent a PayPal, so Try Hard, you are next. Yeah, it's like we're finally getting snow, so maybe that's affecting the internet here. So it's just like finally happening. And hello, user. Sorry that you didn't get a question answered yesterday. The list is closed for today. We'll see if we reopen it or not. If we do, hopefully we can get you popped on there. I know that you're new and that you would like to see what we're doing here. So we'll see what we can do for you, user. Definitely did not ignore you yesterday. Okay, general for Try Hard. Be careful, Becca. Oof. I don't like tornadoes. That's why I live where I do. They don't show up. Not that they haven't. When they have, it's been just devastating. But that's just why I just sit in my little nest. I don't go where tornado land can be. Thank you very much. All right, for Try Hard General, what do they need to know, be aware of, what is coming their way? General for Try Hard. Ooh. Okay. So new opportunities on the horizon for you. My dear, I feel like that you're getting ready to step into a season where you're going to be very, very happy, where things have been disrupted, or you feel like that you're losing a sense of control. There's a position here where there's going to be light on the other side of the chaos, is what I'm hearing. And that where you are manifesting to have control of your life, and you're going to have that opportunity, things are going to be calmer, releasing into a better energy, my dear. Spirit is saying to be able to hold on to your happiness. Hold on to your happiness. I just heard judging yourself. Judging yourself isn't going to get you anywhere. Be kind, find balance. Where there is pain, that there is light on the other side. I feel like that you're on a road on a different journey, my dear. I feel like that there is like a new development in your life where there is opportunity and happiness. And if this is connected to a potential connection coming into your life, very well could be a Sagittarius, doesn't have to be. Um, but they actually have a concept of actually being able to connect on a deeper level. All right. So what I am seeing here, it's just like, yeah, Spirit is saying invest in yourself, understand your truth and opportunity. Don't let anyone steal the opportunities of your life. When this comes to money, to embrace what you have, put things in savings, hold things back for yourself so you can have an opportunity. I'm hearing that like you need to go on a trip. Like you need to be able to go somewhere that you can kick up your feet and just breathe. So that is something to save up for. That's a part of your self-care. So even if it's going to get a massage, doing a little weekend getaway, that's just from your place, that is simple, not too expensive, but where you can treat yourself for a weekend. That is something that is really important here for you. Try hard. That is something very, very important for you. Okay. That's what I have for you, my dear. You're welcome. Definitely stay subscribed, Mary, and be able to catch the next live. I'll be live tomorrow at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. Maybe doing a show later this evening. We'll have to see. Right now I have it posted, but yeah, we may be just doing Saturday. Christine, thank you very much for your super. We'll take Lovely Me Mitch, and then we'll take Christine. All right, user, you have a fantastic day. You're welcome, my dear. For lovely me, Mitch. What is next for SM and I? It's a new connection. We're barely getting to know each other. All right, lovely me. Let's see what's going on for SM and lovely me, Mitch. What is next for them? This is a new connection. They're just starting to get to know each other. Well, does this have potential? Where is this going? Let's take a look for you, lovely. Interesting, okay. Welcome in. Thank you for being a new subscriber. Interesting. I feel like as you all get to know each other, I feel like you're all going to have a great communication. I feel like as y'all get to know each other, that you're gonna kind of understand like the struggles that you both have been through. I don't feel like that they're necessarily just stuck of where they have been before, but they're significant about someplace that they have been before that has affected how they are in the present moment. So it's worth listening to if they talk about it and going, oh, okay. I don't feel like that is anything negatively impacting that it would change your dynamic of how you would see them. But I'm seeing this as a positive opportunity. I feel like that where things have been difficult for them, I feel like that you are this fresh opportunity for them to find this balance in their life. I feel like the more that you all communicate here, that it's going to be great. I feel like that you're going to have a good time here. I feel like a lot of your conversations are going to end up being really funny. To be honest with you, this individual likes to joke around, so it may appear like they don't take things very seriously, even though they do. I feel like joking around is a way to make life lighter. Good morning, my dear. Yes. Okay, with everything I'm seeing here, I feel like that this is actually going to move into the direction of potentially dating if you guys want to open that doorway. I feel like as you get to know each other, the opportunity is going to be there. If you both are interested, I feel like that there is something in their past that it's important to know. I feel like that they had a toxic connection in the past that's still affecting them in the present moment. So I feel like they're hesitant on a lot of things. So I would say like within this to have patience with them if you're interested in them enough, with getting to know them when you've had further conversations here. Just understand that yes, they have been through something quite difficult. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Gave you more cards than I usually do, but you're always here, and so there you go. You got some additional cards. Lovely. I hope you have a good day. All right, next up we have Kristen. All right, well, my guides give me a clue, description, initial of my person I'm going to marry. All right. For Kristen, is there any clues here, guys? Description, initial of the person that I'm going to marry. You're welcome, sweetheart. Okay, let's see here. Very interesting. You are going to meet your person this year. I feel like that it's going to be September, October of this year. They are pretty high ranking in the earth elements. I would not be surprised if this individual is a Taurus. There's something significant about Taurus and Sagittarius, like that comes into union together. So either there is Sagittarius with a Taurus moon, or there are Taurus with a Sagittarius moon. Yes, I see you connecting with this individual in September going into October. This is a direct line partnership. This is going to lead to commitment. This will lead to marriage. I'm just going to channel a little bit here. Christine. What can I see about their partner? The one that they're meant to marry. All right. Right now I'm seeing an individual that is 5'10". They do have black hair, brown eyes. They do have olive skin. They do have a lean build to them. Health is important to them. They do like to work out. They do work in some type of business management. So either they're a manager of something here, but business management is important in their life. They could also be managing a business of their own as well in the sequence of what they're showing me. The initials M and T are important here. M and T. So the M could be the first name, T's the last name, or it's reversed. The T's in the first name or M's the last name. But you're looking for M and T are the initials of the person that you're supposed to connect with and marry. Right. You're welcome. You're very, very welcome. Amazing. Go ahead and post, my dear. Switch decks. Okay. Oh, thank you, my dear. I use Clinique. So I'm actually gonna, the next video I upload, I'm actually gonna add that product to my video, because I have a lot of people ask me what I do for my hair and for my face, and so I can put exactly the products that I use, and so you can just click on it and be able to purchase it right from the video if you're interested. So yeah, I'm posting that video on Sunday, so if you're interested. Wonderful. Yeah, there's two different things that I use, and I also use an eye cream as well, to help with any puffiness or darkness around the eyes, and that helps us to light things up for your face as well. So I'll put my facial cleanser on there, my lotion, and my eye cream on there, and I'll also add the products that I use for my hair, because I get asked that a lot too, so I'll add that to my next video. Okay, for Amazing Me, anything that is coming towards you in the next 2 weeks. What is coming in for Amazing Me in the next 2 weeks? All right, let's see. Anything that is coming towards Amazing Me in the next 2 weeks. Ooh. Next 2 weeks are going to be really good for you, my dear. Like, really good. I feel like in the next 2 weeks that you're going to have like true balance, true happiness. I feel like that you're also going to get invited somewhere in the next 2 weeks. Like there's like a gathering, a party, something significant that you're going to get invited to. Or at least invited somewhere. So definitely go. Like Spirit is saying that it's time to have some fun. It's time to go out there and enjoy. There's also a conversation you're going to have with someone. I am seeing a female that you're going to have a conversation with that is going to be beneficial. And it's interesting because like I'm hearing like long time. So this is someone that you have known, but like somewhere there hasn't been contact. But they're coming back to talk to you. And I don't feel like it's in a negative way. So either this is going to be a conversation that y'all are going to catch up on, or that this is just going to be a surprising element. Because I feel like the only negative thing I see in this situation with this individual that I'm feeling right now is that at a certain point in your life when you needed this person, they weren't there. And so that kind of made you feel a certain way. So we'll see if they surface in the next 2 weeks or if they back out. Other than that, in the next 2 weeks, it's just like I feel like that you're really embracing where you want to be. There is there is something fun. There's something fun that you're supposed to be doing. And as well as terms of self-care, that Spirit is saying that it's time to be in tune with yourself. So whether doing some meditation, they're pointing at healing practices, things that can be beneficial healing to your body. There's also something here about health. There's something about health that you're going to shift some type of dynamic. There's also this connection of connecting your divine feminine and masculine energies. And it's really interesting because your divine feminine and masculine energy is that of fire. So wherever you have fire in your chart, That's actually in the alignment of where your divine masculine and feminine energies are coming from. So in the next 2 weeks, that's going to open up, and you're going to find balance within that as well. So that is what I'm seeing for you. I've been feeling really good, also good. Good. All right, that's what I have for you, amazing me. I hope that was beneficial. I'm hoping the gathering is with my boyfriend's family. I've been feeling like he's going to invite me to meet them soon. That will be exciting. Keep me posted, amazing me. If you get invited to that, that would be awesome. There you go, my dear. There you go. It's like, there's something about health that you're shifting. Very, very good. That makes me happy. Yes, it is very, very hard. I'm at 1200 a day. It's really hard, but it's like I've lost 22 pounds. So it's been worth it. But it is hard. Yeah, it's like around coffee time when someone has like ice cream around me, and I'm like, no problem. And like where I'm at, like literally I have yes, I do more protein. So like in the morning, there's 2 different protein shakes that I use. And so I do that. I put my banana and my blackberries. I use almond milk in it and blend all that up. And so my breakfast in itself is 651 calories. So my breakfast is my main meal of the day, which is really important for me since I'm live streaming and everything else. I don't have a lot of access to eating food when I'm live streaming. So it gives me a lot of energy and everything else when I'm doing everything that I'm doing. So it's like I have a medium sized lunch and a small dinner is what I do. And so that way I don't have anything too heavy in my stomach before I go to sleep. So, and making sure to drink plenty of water as well. That's important when you're shifting in this dynamic. I don't have a ton of coffee. Like I have my coffee here, but sometimes this can last me all day. So it's just like, yeah, it's like I have minimum coffee. So yeah. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's been crazy. We're working on everything though. All right, so Chad, what are you doing, Chad? How you doing? What's up? Why are my enemies saying my Discord server died down and it didn't? Because enemies are jerks. Trolls are jerks, and just don't feed them the energy that they're seeking. I have people that do not like me all because I blocked them due to them causing drama in my Discord server. Chad, you're doing the best thing for yourself. You want to know how many people dislike me on this platform? How many times that I've had people come in here and just tell me that the best existence that I have is to be dead. Other people that have come on here and actually directly have threatened my life and say that they're going to come after me. The trolls that I have had here, it's like I reported my own channel to YouTube because it was so bad. That's actually how I got the name of Wolf. That's why people started calling me Wolf, because in one of my emojis in my membership program is I'm about to wolf out, that one day I just unleashed and everything came out, and I was just like, you know what? I'm like, you're saying you're gonna look for me, I'll come find you. I'll meet you in the middle, bud. You know, and people were like, "Holy crap!" Because it's like I am kind. I am a nice person. I do have that side of me. My moon is Scorpio, and it's just like that scorpion tail is moving back and forth, and it's like if I continue to get disrespected, I'm going to say something. It's just like there are these people when you're trying to develop something nice, Chad. When you're trying to develop something nice, a peaceful place where people can join in and enjoy being together and talk about the things that they want to talk about and just enjoy having fun. And whether you guys are playing video games, whether you have like a podcast server or something that is helping other people where they can have peace, harmony, and balance, and you're just bringing people together to have a good time, there are going to be people that want to come in, toxic individuals that want to come in and destroy that. Why? Because they're happiness haters. These people do not know how to be happy in their own life. And when they see other people trying to be happy and their peak of toxic happiness, I'll call it toxic happiness because it's not true happiness. They're just individuals that say, okay, I'm going to destroy this. You're building something nice, watch me destroy it because I want it destroyed. Don't feed into that energy because I have, Chad, where I've blown up multiple times, and that's very why, like, on my subscriber list, that a lot of people haven't come back because they're just like, oh, well, you just have a destructive energy. It's like, no, well, how many patients am I supposed to have? How much patience am I supposed to have when you come in and you push and you're disrespectful to me, disrespectful to my mod, you're disrespectful every single time, and I'm just supposed to be sitting here and going, okay, yeah, peace, love, and swordfish. No. It's like, it's just like, these are people that you can't let them take your energy, my dear. People are going to talk crap, and all you can do in this situation is hold your ground, hold your position, and say, you know what, I know my truth. You say what you're going to say, but the people that are loyal in my server can see what you are doing. Lies exposed. And speaking lies to other content creators and Discorders. Yeah, like I have a Discord. I have a Discord server. And it's just like, and I've contemplated if I want to invite everyone from YouTube to the Discord, but I started my Discord with Twitch. And I never had any chaos. Never had any chaos. So it's just like people that, yeah, see, these kind of individuals I came flying out. That I want to see disharmony for you, Chad. Woo. But you have to be the stronger person, Chad. So it's just like you have to put yourself in a position where you know your value, you know your worth, you know what is real and true. And that's the only thing that you can post in your server and say, hey, this is what is going on. And these are the lies that are being spread about me. For those that actually understand and have the closeness in their heart to know that this is not true, that this is what it is, that these individuals are personally attacking me because I'm trying to build something beautiful. And that's really what it comes down to, Chad. It's just like you standing up for yourself in the element that you need to. Because you deserve to be happy and to be able to create the things that you want that is going to make you happy. Don't let anyone steal your happiness and peace. And it's just like putting out a simple message and continuing to get rid of these people is the best thing that you can do. I spent many years just being pissed off, Chad. And even with the personal attacks that I've received here, it has taken a lot, and over time it has taken a great toll. toll. That it took me a while to even reopen these kind of shows that I just moved to donation only. you know um and it's a lot. It wears on you, because being a content creator is not easy. And everybody, and this is the thing, there's a spectrum too of content creation, where people think that a lot of us are just making a ton of money. So somebody could look at the video that I just did and they're like, wow, you got 1,000 views, you just made a lot of money. I made $5 on that video. But hey, it's a start. It's like, unless you're getting like 100,000 views, then you're making something. But you're putting in like 3 hours of video and hoping that it goes somewhere. So yeah. It's like, but this is something I want to do, then go after it, Chad, and don't let anyone take it away from you. Do not let anyone take this away from you, Chad. You deserve this. You deserve to have peace, harmony, and balance and success, and do not let anybody stand in your way to take that from you. You do not. This is where you stand up, and you stand up for yourself. And will some people disagree? Absolutely. But you deserve to have what you created, and you do not let anybody steal what you have taken the time to create, because that is something that is genuine to your heart, that you truly want, and that you have built. Don't let anyone stand in your way. That's what I have for you, Chad. You can do this. You can do this. 100%. You can do this. And thank you for all the support for Chad, everybody. I definitely appreciate that. You're very welcome, my dear. You're very, very welcome. Okay, let's see. BB Love. I believe you are next. All right, my dear. How will the overall experience be with my travel to Atlanta? All right, meeting Donnell's family. Like, do you see any hiccups or a smooth transition to the plan to meeting his family? Let's check this out, BB Love. Thank you, Sunshine. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. BB Love. How will the overall experience be for their travel to Atlanta to meet their partner's family? Big step. Let's see, is this going to be a smooth transition? Any hiccups? Anything to look out for? Oh, I'm going to see what pairs with this card, but I loving what I see. Loving what I see already. Wow. Smooth transition, my dear. Very welcoming. They are going to embrace you. So it's like, I know I'm not showing the cards as often as I used to, but I had to show. The first card that hit was the 10 of Cups. You have the 10 of Cups, you have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright. You're going to be embraced, respected, celebrated. We have the Magician here at the bottom. pure enjoyment. I feel like you're going to enjoy this trip as well. I feel like that you're going to like Atlanta a lot as well. Um, in general, that you're going to enjoy this trip and things that you get to see. But as well with their family, that there's going to be um, great connection here. Just I see very celebrated, very welcomed. Um, expect a lot of questions. It's like I'm seeing that a lot. Expect a lot of questions. But they're nothing negative. They're just curious to wanting to get to know you more, what you're up to, what your kind of what your dreams, what your hopes are. Um, really getting to know you and not just have it be the superficial, oh hi, how you're doing. There's deeper conversations taking place, but nothing in a judgmental way. It's truly getting to know you. And that is what's really nice about this situation. I feel like you're gonna have a good time, great connection here, and yeah, very exciting. Smooth transition, smooth trip. I don't see any hiccups here at this time. I do see great line connection. Social engagement is what I'm seeing, that this is really good. I love it. I love that for you. I was excited. I saw that Ten of Cups and I was like, ooh, that's good. I'm like, period was something good. And that Ten of Pentacles, I was just like, that makes me happy. Okay. This isn't doing what I wanted to do. Thank you so much. You have been accurate with so much. You're welcome, my dear. And thank you for that. I appreciate that very, very much. Yes, it was great. It's very, very good. I do feel like we're rebuilding. Yes, very much so. And I think a lot of it too is just finding better times. I'm working with my analytics um, to see when there's better times to go live, um, and things like that. And it's kind of, popping up as well. I'm seeing some of my pop up lives. Um, but I just may pop up on here as well. Um, so yeah. Just streaming. Just streaming this weekend. Making content. That's going to post on Sunday. And then I have other content that I'm gonna make that's gonna post for Tuesday. And another one for Friday. So I'll post that video first and then we'll do Wolfpack. And then maybe I'll launch it Saturday because I'm doing a collaboration again with Scott. But it's going to be on my channel this time. So we're going to do another collaboration that's going to be on the 13th at 5 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So yeah. We'll have to see how that goes. So yeah. I'm looking forward to it. Scott is very kind. And I really enjoyed the show that we did. So it's like hopefully the show on my channel goes well. Yes. I haven't hosted a collab in some time. So it's like looking at different things and seeing how how we should be paired up. But yeah, but it'll be interesting to host a collab again. It'll be interesting. Yes, he's very, very kind. Really wants to help other content creators. Like, that's very, very kind. I'm thinking about doing like a short like donation live. Do you want to do that with me, Sunshine? All right. Well, thank you everybody that tuned in today. I definitely appreciate it. I'll catch you all next time. And yeah, we'll see you in the next live. See you in a little bit. Bye for now.